Hey friends, Merry Christmas Eve. It's such an exciting day. And I'm going to read to you one of my most favorite ever Christmas stories. So this is called A Bed for a King, and it is written by Dr. Erica Skidmore and Reverend Ben Skidmore, and illustrations by Kelly Hessen. And it's my absolute favorite Christmas book. So I hope you guys enjoy it and read along. Two birds flew into the barn, tweeting excitingly, "The king is coming! The king is coming! The king is coming here?" The animals were amazed. They knew they had to prepare something special for the king's visit. Sheep was sweet and gentle. "Everyone knows kings like royal things," Sheep said. "I will take my wool to make a rich, fine robe for the king." When Sheep arrived at the weaver's with her wool, she noticed a little boy in a thin, worn coat sitting outside the door. He shivered in the cold. Sheep was moved with compassion. She told the weaver, "Please make a thick, soft blanket and a nice, warm coat of my wool." "Here, child," the sheep said, giving the blanket and coat to the little boy. "I don't have anything to give you in return," said the boy, "but you can have my old coat." Sheep didn't know what to do with a tattered coat, but she felt joy in her heart knowing she had done a kindness for a little boy in need. Sheep saw that somebody needed help, and she helped. Ox was big and strong. There was a man nearby who would pay gold coins to any animal that helped him pull very heavy loads. "Everyone knows kings like gold," Ox said. "If I work hard, I could get a big stack of gold coins and give it to the king." While he was traveling to visit the man who paid gold coins, Ox passed a field where a farmer was struggling to move a massive boulder. The farmer was using a shovel and a rope, but he was not strong enough to dig it out alone. "Maybe I can help," said Ox. He tied the rope around his shoulders. He pulled and pulled and pulled. It took all day, but finally Ox and the farmer moved the rock out of the field. Ox knew it was too late to go work for those gold coins. "I don't have any gold," said the farmer, "but I can give you 2 bundles of soft, clean hay to thank you for the kindness you have shown me." Ox felt joy in his heart when he saw how happy the farmer was. So Ox did a kindness for the farmer, and he felt joy in his heart from that. Donkey was thoughtful and creative. "Everyone knows kings like fancy things," Donkey said. "He will want a grand bed to sleep in." So Donkey set off to the woodworker's shop with his cart to carry back a fancy bed. Along the way, Donkey saw a family's whole cart had broken down. Donkey knew that he wouldn't be able to carry a grand bed without his cart, but the family really needed to take their vegetables to the market. Donkey stopped. "Please take my cart to the market," he said to the family. "We don't have any money to pay you," said the mother. "But here, let's make you something you can use," said the father. He took boards from his broken wagon and made a feeding box called a manger for Donkey to take back to the barn. It wasn't a fancy bed, but Donkey headed home feeling joy in his heart knowing he had done a kindness for someone in need. All these animals doing such kind things. I think that's what Christmas is all about. Donkey, Ox, and Sheep all arrived at the barn late that evening. None of them had gotten the gifts they had wanted. Donkey put his manger down in the middle of the barn, and Ox placed his clean, soft hay inside. Finally, Sheep placed her tiny coat cloth on top of the hay. "This isn't a good present for a king," said Donkey. "What will we do now?" wondered Sheep. They tried to do things to make something for the king, but I think this might remind us of something right here. Just then, the innkeeper brought a man and a woman into the barn. "I'm sorry, there aren't enough open rooms," said the innkeeper. "Since you're going to have a baby very soon, though, you can stay in the barn. You'll be warm, safe, and dry in there." Later that night, the woman gave birth to a baby boy, and I bet you can guess what his name was. She wrapped him in the cloths the sheep had brought. Then she placed the tiny bundle into a manger and filled with soft hay. The woman smiled gently at the animals. "Thank you so much," she told them. "This is everything I need for my baby." The animals felt joy in their hearts. Soon, important people arrived from far away. They had come to visit the new baby. "Friends," Ox said to the donkey and sheep, "the little baby is the king we have been waiting for." Even though they didn't get a robe or gold coins or a fancy bed, the animals all did a kindness for those who needed help, and their kindness made a perfect bed for the king. And that king is, of course, baby Jesus. Sheep, ox, and donkey used what they had to do kindness for others. By doing a kindness, they helped make a bed for the king. May you feel God's joy in your heart as you prepare a bed for a king this year. So this Christmas Eve, I hope this book reminded you that it's all about being kind, and it's not about giving and getting a bunch of presents, but it's about showing a kindness to people in need, just like Jesus shows kindness to us all the time. So I hope you guys have a great Christmas Eve. I enjoyed reading this story to you guys, and enjoy the rest of the service.